Race number 3, challenger of record, American Magic.
American Magic really late here. They were slow in their previous jibe, and I think that's really put them on the back foot here for entry.
Keep it open now. He will be going back the other way pretty soon.
We have already said at these crucial moments, heading into this Challenger Selection Series, you cannot make a mistake, and they're off the foils.
American Magic, disaster coming off the foil. There will be a sitting duck there for INEOS Britannia.
Quite left at the moment, so towards the pin's good.
American Magic here in real big trouble in this race.
25s, 14, now, 10 foot, 12, 11.
INEOS Britannia timing their time on distance to perfection in race number 3 of the Louis Vuitton Cup. They're going to get a clean run at this point to the top mark, and they are away, and American Magic is just getting up on the foils.
Restart penalty, USA restart penalty.
Umpire Richard Slater there coming in. American Magic will have to jibe and restart the race. They were over the line way too early there, and will have to come back, and big deficit to make up there for American Magic. We'll see their penalty come off as soon as they swing the bow back up and touch that imaginary line. That penalty will come off, and they will start the race with a huge deficit there to INEOS Britannia, who, if it is getting a bit lighter again, Shirley, will have to remain on the foils themselves.
Our data analyst team just said it was between 5 and 8 knots in the start box. And if you've only got 5 knots and the boats are going back and forward, you've got all that mixed up air. It's problematic.
It is. It's very different from only a few minutes ago, getting comms that we were around that sort of 10 knots on the course. So Mother Nature providing the spice of life for the teams out there today.
INEOS Britannia, official challenger of record, first time at the top gate and leading comfortably after American Magic fell off of foils. Let's go to chase 0. Peter, what are you seeing? Do you think there's any chance in these conditions that American Magic can close the gap?
Well, I think it'd be interesting just to monitor the deltas around the marks as we go through, because barring a touchdown by INEOS Britannia, I think you know, they're probably really comfortable. For American Magic, it just seemed a bit surreal that even before they started the race, they were out of the race, and you'd wonder, you'd question their Hetzel choice.
I don't think comfortable is the word that I would necessarily use. And we're also seeing, we can see with the wind field, massive holes of 4 or 5 knots. I mean, properly in the danger zone. And if you don't get through into the puffs, you're going to struggle.
Got about 30 guys back for the round up. Copy. That's low line now. Okay.
American Magic now finally making their way to the bottom gate. Just trying to find some wind to try and close that gap.
Going to be softer for the next 20. Open course.
Big gear changes in these light conditions. Not too bad in a straight line, but in the manoeuvres, absolutely going to max power exiting these light air tacks.
Yeah, I just think whatever's going to get us to the mark quickest at the moment, just we've got to do 2, so a little increase in pressure in 5 here. They look like they're pressing potentially for a tack, or big tack now, yeah. No, stand by. And transitioning.
Americans making some gains here, probably about 200 meters on this leg.
2, 1, made. Fire well. 2, 1, stand by. Nice. Good pressure in 3. 23s. In for trims. He's coming. Big gain at the moment, Ben, on this mark. 40
So
metres.
the wind's starting to die off a little bit, you might say, as they shorten the course again as INEOS Britannia head towards that top gate to complete the halfway stage of race number 3 in this Louis Vuitton Cup. Just remember those words of Tom Wilson. It's not over. We've got to keep the boat up on the foils.
100. Get it, boys. 20. Okay, my will. Yep. Gotta be clear of them. Coming up. Yeah.
INEOS Britannia have that massive muscle underneath. So often it looks like it's going to end up in the water, but it's such an advantage to keep that close to the water, but obviously not in it.
It's not moving.
Oh, no, Magic. Big dig out of the hole there. They're just going to get it. Traveller up around their ears to get the boat dug out of the hole.
Try and build a touch more first.
That's off to the cyclaws there. That's a big push there to move all that oil. You can hear them working hard.
At 5 seconds, no bear away.
I'm gonna do it here, boys. Keep working. Yep. Big opportunity here. Go.
Sailing across the main. Yep. Trying.
Little gains, Shirley, over the last sort of couple of minutes there to American Magic. Possibly pressure related, but as we said before, snakes and ladders with the breeze coming down the course at the moment, so both teams having their turns of gains and losses.
I like the right. Stand by.
On to chase 0. Pete, what are you thinking?
Well, for my eye, it looks like American Magic have come back at INEOS a little bit, which is heartening for the team. INEOS haven't put a foot wrong. They've just kept it really clean, 100% fly time, and now they're just matching. But for the problems that American Magic have had with touchdown at the beginning, a semi-touchdown at the top of that second windward beat, I think they'll be pretty happy. They won't be happy about getting beaten, but they'll be happy with the performance of the boat.
I'm going to leave ourselves too thin on this low, so I think just get the speed on and look for an opportunity to go back.
Yeah, it feels like
Just
it's
having a
going
look
right
here, Shirley, at the sort of average speed of both boats. Just a click better there to the British, although they've sailed a little more distance.
Down to 10, and by. Here we go. 2, 1, board down. 2, 1, main. Turning. Right, well. 2, 1. Same board. Nice check up here. Get a rip. 26. All the way left to main.
Massive cambers there. BMG here.
Big gains here, guys.
Big gains for the Americans here.
Nice pressure, so it should get to us. Like running into the finish at the moment.
I already pressed me.
Think it's a main.
Speed's equaling there. The British starting to sail into the similar pressure band that's coming down the course that the Americans are in. Big gains still to the Americans. They're in a really good puff there.
INEOS a lot higher. The Americans on rails towards the finish.
Both boats having to do one jibe to the finish.
All the way.
How's this for a finish? How is this for a finish?
Slightly left-hand gate bias.
Considering where American Magic were after the start, definitely
Okay, here we go.
done a good job to get back in the game, but
Forward down.
INEOS Britannia just need to execute this jibe.
A sniff of a crazy finish, but it will be INEOS Britannia to get across that line first in race number 3 and pick up the most valuable thing, a point in the quest for the Louis Vuitton Cup final. The Challenger record gets the job done. Closely followed by a storming American Magic.
Sorry, guys.
Complete result of race 3 in the opening salvo of the Louis Vuitton Cup, and it's INEOS Britannia with the 14-second win against New York Yacht Club's American Magic.